Hello, welcome one and all to another Cryosin replay, casted by yours truly, JHancho, and we are going to be watching another Cryosin replay pretty much because Mass Marine is something to be afraid of. You gotta know the early warning signs and exactly how to stop it. Unfortunately, Cryosin hasn't provided any games that he's lost, if there are any, but we shall see how he fares against a Protoss player, Emuluo, who isn't doing anything at his base currently. Anything at all, really. Maybe he missed the ping that he was starting the game in 3 seconds, whereas the use map settings start at 30 seconds. So we shall see exactly how this game plays out. Right now, the income advantage definitely goes to Cryosin. Emuluo, I'm just calling him Emu. Emu down here finally realizing he is playing the game, going to be chrono boosting out one probe. Can't afford the second probe by the time the first one comes out, so he's going to be wasting some chrono boosts, realizing he needs to get back on the horse. And unfortunately, he is down four harvesters to his opponent. That's not very good by any stretch of the imagination, but Protoss have that easy win button called chrono boost, and he will be abusing it to get back into the game. Unfortunately, he does not even have a pylon up, as Cryosin has his barracks halfway completed. Interesting start for him. Gonna finally be putting down that first pylon at the gate, at the ramp, as Cryosin's first scout gets there. So Cryosin probably going to be a little bit worried here. He's not going to see exactly what he's expecting. He's probably expecting a gateway to be somewhere down, or some tech buildings to be down, but it looks like he might be looking for a proxy somewhere, which I would not blame him for, because right now is a very weird situation that he has to deal with. Orbital command coming up for him, and the gas is using one SCV to mine it, and he should have enough to build that first tech lab as soon as this first Marine gets out. Now we do have this gateway getting out of the way. This SCV dying to some probes. This one has that kill, getting an assimilator, and now the game looks normal for Emu. The tech lab on the way. This another barracks. More SCVs on gas now. Going to be putting down another barracks as soon as he gets 150, which should be around now. Probably going to be putting it down just right next to it. Why not? This probe being shooed away by the wall off by Cryosin, and another pylon on its way. More and more probes. I think that the abundance of chrono boost for Emu has put him in ahead. No, he hasn't really been able to get the probe advantage, but a Cyber Core, if he was going Reapers, it would have been there very soon. The supply depot is going to dot the periphery of his base. Always a good idea to spread them out and make them a little bit less obtrusive, because what good players will do is focus down your supply depots, make you, after they kill your army, focus on your supply depots, and that first wave of units is all you get. Second gateway coming down. This Cyber Core is out. Stalker on the way. Second gas. Probe lull here for Emu. But we do see that similar type of style here. Not getting that second reactor just yet, but that fourth barracks, I apologize, is on the way. So he's getting that as soon as that Marine got out. Now we do see a force of 5 Marines versus a Stalker and a Sentry on the way. Warp Gate being researched, Chrono Boost being saved up for the gateway. No, for Warp Gate. I wouldn't feel too comfortable if I sat the first minute and a half of the game out to chrono boost a tech upgrade, but apparently he does. A lot more Marines on the way. Cryosin just going to be supply blocked here. I'd actually cancel this Marine and put on that reactor there, but it looks like he's just going to wait for this one to finish and probably start another one, because unfortunately having a lot of reactors chews up supply as much as you'd think it would, which is very quickly. Just more gateway units on the way. We do see a Twilight Council. I got the name right because I clicked on it first. So we do have a Twilight Council on the way. More pylons dotting the map, and it looks like he's going to move out with a Stalker, a Sentry, and a Zealot. And he's going to run headlong into this group of Marines who blow up the Stalker so fast that I didn't have time to click on it. So, one force field going off, gonna just make the Marines kind of go in a line, and unfortunately the Sentry won't have enough for another force field for a little bit, but Chrono Boost's going down, trying to eke out everything they can, but unfortunately he's going to be putting down 2 more gateways exactly at the wrong time, because what he can do is after these units get done, they can just, oh, this poor Zealot getting caught by his own allied force field. This pylon's going to go down, perhaps. No, he lets it live with just 40 hit points, waiting for reinforcements. The scan does run out, but now the force field runs out as well, so unfortunately this one sentry is not going to be enough. This one is trapped up here. He could have sniped the pylon, put him under supply, but unfortunately he didn't do that. So he's going to wait for this pylon, or this force field to kind of blow up, and he does have another sentry out that's able to do the same type of thing. Now he has one warp gate waiting for the sentry to come, or the Stalker to come out before he converts that one as well. Now we see that he is going to snipe off this pylon and probably kill the sentries. No, kill the sentries. Sentries are so expensive gas-wise. As he gets force fielded out, he continues to build more Marines, more Marines, more Marines, and an expansion. He feels like he has the control. He gets that factory up and running. We should see a armory going down. In fact, we do. He could have just started the armory before he got the tech lab, but his mouse was in the area and he had the money to do it, so I don't fault him at all for it. So more Marines bolstering this force here, and Stalker Sentry mainly for Emu. Now a half-hearted attempt to force field off any aggression, but unfortunately Stim being researched, going to overstim his Marines, and these force fields are pretty damaging, but he's just going to sit there and snipe a production building, then retreat as these Stalkers kind of ward them off, each of them with full life. So that shows you that Emu is going to build up a gateway at the same exact location, not too swift by him. But he does have this expansion nearly up, and Cryosin is going to be getting his Thor very soon. And he also has an eBay on the way a little bit later than